You can visit our website for the commands in the videos. If you want to purchase other study materials like packet tracer files and other course guidelines, then you can email to us. Follow us on Facebook for further updates. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe so I can quickly deliver more videos on various topics. Varying number of post requirements on each subnet. Okay. Then at last you will have the route summarization. For the first 4 types of questions, you must do certain calculations and you need to know certain logics. But for route summarization, it's very easier. You just have to write the answers in a binary format and find the common digits on that. It's little easy, so you don't need to bother about the route summarization. Just focus on the first 4 types of questions. Okay. So if you remember this right, you can answer all your IP calculations. Okay. So as I asked, this bit borrowing table you need to remember. If 1 bit borrowed, you will fill the subnet mask as 128 on the particular octet. 2 bit borrowed means 192, 3 bit 224, 4 bit 240, 5 bits 248, 6 252. Likewise it goes. Okay. And for /8, 16 and 24, you will have it like 255.0.0.0 and further. Okay. And also you need to know the 2's power of value, which means 2 to the power of 1 is 2, 2 to the power of 2 is 4. Likewise, up to 2 to the power of 10 you need to remember. Okay. Because most of the scenarios they ask less than 1024 host requirement. Okay. Because if you connect around more than 1024 devices on a particular LAN or particular VLAN, then the speed might reduce a bit. Okay. So for that purpose, you can simply remember up to 2 to the power of 10. Okay. To easily answer the IP calculations, I'm using this table. Okay. So if I approach via this step by step, then I can easily reach the networks. Okay. For example, if they ask you to create subnets or to find the subnets, you are using 2 jargons, 2 to the power n or h. Okay. For the first calculation, then the next step is subnet mask, which I represent as mask. Then the next step is multiplier. Then I will go for the networks. Okay. So simply remember NH, mask, multiplier, network. This is the jargon you need to remember for finding the subnets, for writing the networks, everything. Okay. NH, mask, multiplier, networks. I will explain how to process with this in the next section. Now just remember this. Okay. 2 to the power n or 2 to the power h, which means NH, then subnet mask, then multiplier, which means number of IP addresses in a particular subnet, multiplier, then networks, the first subnet, second subnet, third subnet, networks. Okay. And we can write the broadcast and everything later. Once we found the networks, you can write it. Okay. In another scenario, if they ask you like to find a particular IP address is from which subnet, okay, they'll give you an IP address and they are asking you to find this IP address is from which subnet. In that scenario, you will simply modify this first jargon into a bit different way. For example, NH mask multiplier. In between, you will add the division and multiplication and then the networks. Okay. So I will explain this as well when doing the calculations. So first of all, when they give you an IP address, you need to find out. They will tell you how many hosts they need. If they are telling you about the host requirement, the first type of question, you are going for the 2 to the power h. Okay. The 2 to the power h value must be greater than or equal to the value they specify for the IP addresses plus 2. Okay. With the IP address requirements they specify, for example, let's say if they are asking you around 22 hosts they need per subnet. Then you need to apply 2 to the power of h greater than equal to 22 plus 2, which means 24. Why? The plus 2 occurs because for the network address and the broadcast address.